In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about how I first heard of urine therapy and came to the practice. And I'm going to give you a really simple way to make your own homeopathic version. If you're on medications, you shouldn't be drinking it. It would mess with the medications themselves. But this is a very simple way to start using the therapy right away, regardless of where you are. In 2009, I was just getting done with my first year of naturopathic school, and we had to write a report on any type of natural therapy and give a presentation on it. I don't even know how it came up in Google search, but somehow I found out about this. As I started to read more about it, I learned that it's been used throughout the centuries in different cultures for different reasons. It ended up being something that even my teachers had never heard about, and I made everyone drink warm apple juice during the presentation and showed them how to drink it. Everyone was definitely squeamish. Before the presentation, I had given myself a goal of 15 people to work with as my own kind of case study so that I would have some personal experience to reference. At this time, we were only working with fresh urine, and depending on what issues they had, physical, mental, or emotional, I gave them different therapies to use. So one of the men that I worked with was an older man. He had been dealing with psoriasis for a really long time, and I had asked him to start using the warm compresses of fresh urine. He had some really fast results. The skin became softer, and he was able to see a difference in a very short period of time. Another woman that I worked with, which she had breastfed her children about 30 years ago and was still having discharge. And we did, again, the wet compresses, and I believe she did do the homeopathic as well. As soon as she started using the wet compresses, days into it, she started to see a difference, and eventually the discharge had stopped altogether after 30 years of dealing with it. Today, I'm going to show you how to create your own homeopathic version. If you're looking for it to last for a long time, I would suggest putting a drop or so of brandy into the mixture once you have completed this process. That will just hold the vibrational essence of it within the water for a longer period of time. Otherwise, you can make it every week. I like to compare it to immunizations because with an immunization, they are putting a little bit of the problem into the body. And we're doing the same thing. So urine is sterile and it's mostly water, but it does have a little bit of whatever is happening within your body. And so as you are taking this internally, whether you're drinking it directly or you're creating this homeopathic version, you are introducing into the body, telling it exactly what it needs to work on so that it can address the issue and heal it on its own. Your body knows how to heal itself. The problem is we're always in fight or flight. Today we're going to do a fresh urine homeopathic blend. Whenever you're talking about homeopathics or Bach flowers or any type of energetic medicine, it's really going to be important that you don't put them near electronics, which messes with their vibrational frequency. I'm going to use a glass bottle today. I'll take just a little bit, and you don't need a lot. You can see it's just about a half dropper full. I'm going to put a couple of drops in here. We'll do 5 drops. That should be enough. And then I'll add water. There's not that much water. You can see 5 drops of fresh urine, and then I'll shake it up. Ideally, you can shake for a minute or 2. After a minute or 2 of shaking, you'll pour out most of the water. So you can see there's not much water in there compared to what I had. And then I'll put more water, fresh water, and shake it up again, another minute or 2 of shaking. You can do this 3 or 4 times, and the more you dilute it, actually, the stronger it is, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's just how it is when we're talking about energetic medicine. Another way to do this is to bring it to a naturopathic institute or clinic, and they can put the vibrational essence very quickly and easily for you into sugar pills if you would prefer something other than liquid. But this is an easy way to do it yourself. If you decide that you want to use some brandy, just put a drop or 2, so it's not a lot of brandy, but that will help you to hold the vibration for a longer period of time. Otherwise, just do it every week and you'll have your own perfect medicine. You can put it into a small jar like this. so that you can put it under the tongue and it will go directly into the bloodstream and start to work as quickly as possible. So let me know, what's your favorite way of getting this medicine into your body? Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you next time.